Hey everybody, this is Darth Pryboy here, and I'm doing another take of this freaking thing that I was going to do on my computer, but now I'm doing on... Sorry about that, that was me taking my headphones off. Now, I am doing this from my little voice recorder thing I got for class, which has been very handy for class, but I am not too sure how this will be handy in any other context except maybe this. So this is kind of like a modern day tape recorder, or tape recorder, because I don't think you could in real time like put a CD in, like record a CD. You know what I mean? Like in real time burn a CD like as you're recording. That's when the CD is burning, like while you're recording. And it would be impractical as hell. So okay, is it gonna shut off? Still got a power light. So hopefully by the time I edit this stupid video, this will be all over with. If you can't tell, I am horribly sick. Not as sick as I was, comparatively. I am feeling a lot better. And the power light is still on, which is making me very concerned. But I'm not going to mess with it. I'm going to wait for this. There we go, the power light turned off. Okay, then I'm going to turn this back on. And hopefully everything will be fine. There was a reason I stopped using this thing for class, because it's got a bunch of important software on it that you can't get some of it. Well, one important bit of software is Movie Maker, and that's because Premiere has issues handling phone files. Where did I decide to edit this bit of audio in? I don't know. Could be Premiere, could be Movie Maker, probably Premiere, because you can kind of do that a bit easier than compared to Movie Maker. Because Movie Maker, you gotta put a stock photo, whereas Premiere, you can just put pictures and stuff. Oh my god, I am in such pain. It's not like agonizing, it's just annoying pain. You know, you ever go through annoying ass pain for no reason? And it's just really annoying, and you're just like, come on, I want to feel better. I want to... That was my chair hitting one of my cardboard cutouts. My throat is incredibly sore right now. I mean, it's not as bad as it was yesterday. Yesterday was absolutely horrible. You want to know how bad yesterday was? So, let me give you a progression of how that day was, because that was fun. And I just want to vent. Not rant vent, just mildly annoyed vent. So I wake up pretty early, right? I make breakfast. I go to sleep for a little more. I wake up. I feel my throat's a little sore, and I'm like, it's a sore throat, I can toughen it out, because, hey, you can toughen it out. Although with asthma, I'm more vulnerable to infections or fevers than I would be otherwise. It makes the asthma way worse than it would be if I didn't have asthma. The asthma is pretty bad. So if you're wondering why it sounds like I breathe heavily while I talk, that's the asthma. Hold on, I need to cough. So now I'm recording this from a table. I'm not sure if this is helping the thing or not, but whatever. Now we're going to log on to the computer, and we're going to see if everything is good. It should be. Come on. How do you like that for bootleg ASMR? You know, I turned this thing off, and Chrome just decides to start up, like the first thing, Chrome. I would prefer Chrome not to do that, because it is absolutely irritating. You know, when your computer gets old like that, sure, restore the old pages. Come on. Don't do this to me. You know what? We're just going to close Chrome. And we're going to wait for everything else to load up, because it's not a good idea to let Chrome be the first thing to open. Because Chrome is a RAM hog. It hogs up so much damn RAM. It hogs up 2 gigabytes worth of RAM. And apparently also with video streaming it's not as good, but I use Chrome anyway because it's pretty fast. If I want really, really, really good quality video, then I'll just watch it on my TV, which I do. Oh, good news. My 4K setup is great now, or it's good enough now. The Geek Squad guys are coming on Sunday, so hopefully they will be able to finally determine if it's the TV or if it's the player. They asked me a bunch of questions. Oh, this is why I was sick, so let me describe. Oh, I gotta describe how the day was. Okay, so I wake up with a sore throat, and then I'm like, okay, I'll suck it up. And I'm a little tired, but I'm like, you know what? I thought I was sick last Monday, and I just powered through it. No, I thought it was sick Monday, and I stayed home, and I'm like, you know what? This is probably nothing. I'll toughen out. Then, as I get to my first class that day, it gets worse. It gets way worse. Way, way worse. And then I'm in panic mode. Not because here's an annoying part. See, I brought this thing with because it has my lectures on it, because I use this digital recorder for lecture notes, and now I'm using it for video files right now. So I'm only using this for video files because, or I'm only using this for audio files because the computer was being annoying right now. But I'm using this primarily for lecture notes because sometimes my professors don't give the best PowerPoints. So, and even if they have the PowerPoints, it's better to record your classes anyway. That way you can just listen to them over and over and rewind them and make sure you get all the data. Especially if it's like an hour class or if it's a 3-hour class, especially. If it's a 3-hour class, you want to make sure that stuff's recording. And I got this thing primarily for classes because I was getting to the point of, okay, all these voice recorder apps suck. Every last one of these voice recorder apps, they are laggy, they have terrible sound recording because the mic is just terrible. So I'm like, I'm wasting my time. I'm wasting time, which is more valuable to me than money, because if you're listening for notes, you want to have good notes. Okay. So let me get back to this, right? This random venting thing of annoyance. So I drive home. Well, first I go, oh God, I am so tired and really annoyed because I'm going to have to miss class. Then I'm going to have to ask for an extension on something. Then I'm going to drive home. So then I was thinking, okay, let me think about this. I was weighing my options. I go into my car, okay, and I just turn the heat up. I just turn the heat up because I am cold. The weather was only 56 degrees. That's not cold, but it felt like 30 degrees, like how I was. And I had a jacket on. Did I have my coat on or just a jacket? I think it was just like it was a decently warm jacket too, but I was just absolutely freezing. And even in the classroom, I was freezing. I was like, oh God, it's getting worse. So I just thought, okay, power through this class I was in, and at the end of it, you'll make your decision. So I made my decision. Got in the car, stayed for a little bit, emailed my professor, apologized that I was missing class, told them why, drove home, and then just crashed. And sweat that out, because oh my God, it was horrible. I could bear. It was painful. I was in such an angry, irritated mood. And I was freaking out. I was freaking out. It was terrible. It was just a fever, but now the fever is not as terrible as it was, but it still sucks. You know, the goal is, because it's only the third week of class, I think. I think it's like the third week. Only 3 weeks, maybe 4 weeks class. But regardless of that fact, the annoyance factor of, I'm glad I got home safe, because that was a decently long commute. That's what I was concerned with. But got home safe. Took a nap, sweat that out. It was horrible when I woke up. I was like, oh my God. Like the lights, they kind of got a white tinge to them. It was like yellow. It was like a greenish yellow when I was looking up. Yeah, I was that sick. And I was trying to see maybe I could do some work now. I was like, I can't do anything. So I just slept and broke the fever. I'm probably going to do that as well. I might stay home a little longer just in case, but I would prefer to just go to class tomorrow. But if my gut says A, or what do I say, my gut, or I guess the decision making part of my brain is the more accurate way of telling you what the part of my body that I'm telling you is. That sounded really jumbled, but I'm sick, so please forgive the incoherent sentence structure. Um, it sucked. Yesterday was horrible. I had to miss class. We went super well. Fortunately, the prof said, "Hey, if you got a fever, don't come in. Don't come in. Just stay home." And that's what I'm doing. So all I really got to do is write some freaking emails. I don't think I've gotten this sick in years. In years. Like, I think the last time I got sick like this was 2014, maybe beginning of 2015. I'm not used to getting sick like this. Which I guess goes to show how good I am at resisting colds and stuff, but I hate it. I'm gonna take some Tylenol or ibuprofen and make some tea and then go to sleep. So by the time you're watching this video, I will no longer be sick. Pardon me for the belching, but it's a YouTube video. With that in mind, live long and prosper and have a good day. And if you, well, it depends, it really depends. Because I know if people are watching this don't have the best jobs and the workplace, then their places they work at are not, they probably don't care if you're sick. But sometimes you gotta take a sick day. I mean, this conversation is getting too macro and too political in my head, and it's just, the more I think of things on a macro level of just how messed up certain things are in our society, I just get irritated to no end. And I'm trying to work on anger not being the first response because there's a lot of other stuff besides the anger. So I will work on that, and hopefully they will be less ranty than my past videos. They won't lose any of the passion. They will just lose the more ranty, angry side of me. So yeah, as I said before, live long and prosper, and yeah, I'm done now.